Hello everyone, this is 05 and welcome to the Gourmet Master Toy Review. And today's toy we're looking at the 2009 release by Mattel of the DC Universe Classics action figure review. And today's action figure review we're looking at Wave 7, figure number 1 that comes with the collect and connect piece of the Atom Smasher's torso. We'll be looking at the Ocean Warrior Aquaman. Now, I got this straight from a local toy shop near my area for 80 ringgit. That's the retail pricing for the DC Universe Classics figures. Now, let's take a look at the packaging itself, especially on the back portion of the packaging where all the comic book artwork shown all at the back there, featuring all 7 characters, are based on the Wave 7, releases of the figures. We have Big Brother on one corner here, the Ocean Warrior Aquaman, Flash and Kid Flash, which is blocked by Aquaman's butt, Captain Cold, Booster Gold, and Blue Beetle. In the packaging we have Aquaman in the posed in a manner holding the trident, which is a good thing that is not posed in a very dynamic manner. At the bottom we have the torso of Atom Smasher. Now at the back portion here is all the 7 figures. Each of them comes with a body part to build Atom Smasher. Number 1 we have the Ocean Warrior Aquaman, which we will review soon later, that comes with the upper and middle torso. Number 2 we have Kid Flash that comes with the right arm. Number 3 we have Blue Beetle that comes with the right leg. Number 4 is Booster Gold that comes with the left leg, which I already reviewed the variant version, the modern Booster Gold. Number 5 we have Big Brother that comes with the left arm. Big Brother comes with another variant, which is an unhelmeted version. Then we have Captain Cold, number 6, that comes with the head and lower torso, which I already reviewed Captain Cold. And finally we have the Flash that comes with the figure stand to build all the body parts combined to build the Atom Smasher figure. Now at the bottom section here is his biography. Above the biography, of course, there's a smaller image of the Ocean Warrior Aquaman. Now at the biography it stated, found abandoned, Prince Orion of Atlantis was raised in the ways of the surface world and renamed by lighthouse keeper Arthur Curry. But in the water was where young Arthur truly thrived. In adulthood, he took the name Aquaman and used his aquatic abilities to patrol the 7 seas. The Aquatic Avengers renown soon earned him a place among the newly assembled Justice League of America. In the bottom section is the statistics. The first appearance, More Fun Comics, issue 72, November 1941. Real name Arthur Curry or Orion. Occupation, water bearer of the Secret Sea, former monarch. Base of operations, Poseidonus. Special abilities, breathe underwater at incredible depths, super strong, swims at tremendous speeds, communicates with and controls undersea creatures. Very nice. So without further ado, let's open up this packaging so we can molest the figure. Be right back. And we're back after removing the figure and the rest of the stuff out from packaging. Now let's take a look at the collect and connect piece of the Atom Smasher's torso. Now the torso mold is basically based on the typical male body of the DC Universe Classics, so there's nothing much to talk about here. There's a lot of muscle details being applied onto it. This is a typical body, a lot of muscles on the abdomen and ribs, and at the back here, very nicely done. Now they only add on 2 pieces to the body itself. You got the belt and the collar piece here. Now the entire body, as you can see, the red part of the body is not painted at all. It's just pure red plastic with a little bit of shading on the sides here, and at the chest. You got a nice little atomic logo at the center of the chest. Now the collar piece is painted in dark gray, but they didn't actually cut the plastic parts properly. As you can see, there's a little bit of chip off here, and the neck joint here is painted in dark blue. It's actually in a red plastic material, but you can see there's a lot of glue, dried up glue, surrounding the edges of the neck joint itself. At the back here you got the rivets that's painted in silver, but not really well done. Some of them are smudged up with a little bit of the dark gray, and the dark gray paint job doesn't cover all the way at the bottom here. As you can see, the back portion of the body itself is painted in dark blue, so that's at the abdomen area. Now the belt itself is nicely done. As you can see, it's painted in gold, but it's more like a bit dull gold. The rivets are painted in silver. It's a bit smudged with the paint job. The linings are painted in black. All the rivets are painted in silver, but as you can see, there's a little bit of damage here, so it's a bit disappointing. Other than that, it's just a torso, so I can't talk much about this. So let's continue on for the Aquaman, the Ocean Warrior. Now he comes with a trident that's nicely done trident that's all in gold. As you can see, very shiny paint job here, very nicely done. As you can see, there's also a bit of bronze paint job on the starfish there. A lot of bumps, a lot of details, very nicely done. It's a bit warped, as you can see, but very nicely done with the entire trident. There's the little jewel there that's also painted in a bit of, I would say, pinkish paint job, but there's a little bit bleeding going on. Not really nicely done. There's a lot of nice details here. Bit of those paint job applied onto the bottom section here with a little bit bronze, and the clam shell is also painted in bronze. Very nicely done. Very nice accessory. Too bad there's only one accessory. Now let's take a look at the Ocean Warrior Aquaman's paint job. Now the entire figure, not counting the head, the entire figure is made of the cyan blue plastic material. So the rest of the body you see here is all painted, which is alright, because some of the paint job is not really well done. As I'm gonna show you some parts here, like some of the paint job just smudged off, not really well done here. A little bit of the dirt managed to cover on this section of the shoulder here. A little bit of spots, not really well done here with the paint job. But overall the paint job is actually not bad. It's actually quite nicely done with the dark blue and the white linings and the black going on. Very nice, very nicely done. But what I really am surprised is the head paint job. The hair has a lot of shading going on. Despite that he's blonde, there's a lot of shading. Very nicely done with the hair paint job. And the flesh tone skin is painted, very nice. Eyebrows is painted in dark brown. The eyes is painted. The pupils are in blue. Very nicely done. But there's not a lot of shading for the face though, but it's still alright. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at the figure's mold. The body is nothing to shout about. It's the same DC Universe Classics male body. As you can see, no changes at all. There's no add-on pieces. There's no other unique parts. It's just the same body. The only thing different is the head sculpt, which is a reused head sculpt for the original Aquaman figure. Now the head sculpt is absolutely gorgeous. I really love the amount of details they put on the hair itself. As you can see, very nice. Some parts of the hair pops out a little bit, wavy hairlines, very nicely done. One side of the ear is nicely sculpted, but the other side of the ear is a bit too, well, flat out, so that's not really that great. But the face sculpt is very nice. It looks a little bit, I would say, a little bit arrogant. As you can see, one side of the eyebrow is raised upwards, but very nice face sculpt there. Very nicely done with the details. You can see a little bit of wrinkles on the forehead, a little bit of wrinkles on the face itself. Very nice. Now let's take a look at the figure's articulation. The neck joint here can pivot the head all the way up this far or down this far and turn 360 degrees. Shoulder joints here can turn 360 degrees and lift the arms this far. Upper bicep here turn 360 degrees. Elbow joint here bend this far, and wrist joint turn 360 degrees. Torso joint here bend backwards and forward. Waist joint is a bit loose, but it's still okay. It can turn 360 degrees. However, the hip joints here is really loose, as you can see, especially on this one. I'm just tapping my finger and he's just do a kick. That's how loose it is. Not really well done. Can move forward, back, and to the sides, and even the side of the joints here is a bit loose as well. And the lower part of the tie itself, there's a swivel cut that does 360 degrees. Knee joints here can bend this far, and ankle joint that pivots downwards and upwards. Overall, the figure is alright. It's just that the hip joints is really loose. I guess that he's been in the pageant for quite some time, because he was posed in a manner like something like this, because he's having his legs something like this, and that loosen up the joint. I really hate dynamic posing when they try to package the figures in the packages itself. They tend to loosen up the joints really badly. The paint job is alright. It's just a hit and miss because there's some spots here, some smudges there, but the paint job is actually not bad, considering they're using this color of the plastic material, and then they paint majority of the body itself, which is not really bad. This is actually not bad at all. I really like the head sculpt. The head sculpt is quite detailed stuff. So if I'm going to give a rating on the Ocean Warrior Aquaman, I say that still the body is rather plain looking, because the body is still the same DC Universe Classics male body, so there's no add-on to the body itself. It's just a different paint job. So if I'm gonna give a rating on this, with the loose joints and everything, I would say I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Yes, a 5 out of 10 for Aquaman, the Ocean Warrior. He can still stand by his own, so that's still okay now. So yes, 5 out of 10 for the Ocean Warrior Aquaman, and I thank you all for watching this Lucy 05, and I'm signing off.